However, I have to file a motion to get him to leave me alone so we can both go and live our life in peace. Like, I'm confused because y'all know peace is what I want. Like, I don't want no smoke, bruh. Like, I'm too happy right now.
Y'all, looks like Teyana Taylor was getting clowned by Iman Shumpert after her relationship with Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, completely collapsed in less than a year, y'all. And it gets even messier because not only did she get dumped, but Aaron allegedly ran straight back to his little white ex, and now she's preggo, turning this breakup into a full-blown humiliation spiral for Teyana. But y'all, that's not even the half of it, because Teyana is still dealing with the public embarrassment, and Iman Shumpert is reportedly loving every second of it. After crashing out over Teyana dating Aaron Pierre in the first place, Iman is now openly mocking her downfall, throwing shade, and just enjoying his little self. Now this is a hot mess, but is Teyana really gonna let that slide, or is she going to fight for her man? Let's break this down. Okay, so it looks like Iman just might have gotten the last laugh because he is now clowning Teyana like crazy. He is making some real shady posts that are clearly targeted at towards Teyana, because it gets even worse. But y'all, why is an insider saying that he has supposedly been bragging about how nobody will ever want Teyana because she's a single mom and no man is ever gonna take her seriously? Not a whole curse, but that's just some mean, nasty stuff. Like, knowing Iman and how he hated the thought of Teyana moving on from him with Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, I guess it's not that surprising that he would try to say that type of mean stuff to her. But what makes it even worse is that it looks like fans were right about this, and they warned Teyana about how Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, just was using her for publicity in the Americas. Cause sure, he blew up with Mufasa's role, but what better way for his career to blow up even more than him being in a very high-profile relationship with somebody as hot as Teyana? And from the start, it was clear that Teyana was down bad for him. She was the one who posted pictures of them first, and people couldn't stop talking about how she probably liked him way more than he wanted her. But that's not all, because she was also the only one talking about him. When the internet first started to speculate that they were in a PR couple relationship, she immediately shut that down. She claimed that they were serious and that she got shy and blushed whenever she tried to talk about him. But while all this was going on, it was crickets from Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Now y'all know that the internet is nosy as F, so fans did their investigations and there were rumors that he was still cripping with his little white ex. In fact, there are some people who believe that he never even broke up with the said ex, and she was in the picture the whole time, while he was supposed to be with Teyana. So why on earth would Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, need to be dating Teyana? Word on the streets is that it's allegedly the same move that Michael B. Jordan pulled with Lori Harvey. His fans weren't happy that he mostly dated white women, and the backlash was real, to say the least. And Aaron was kind of in the same boat. A huge part of his audience is black women fawning over him, and y'all know they show up like nobody else. But after someone tried to break into the American market, the last thing he needed to do was try to get a reputation for only dating the white women, but which is why Teyana came into the story. But y'all, this supposed ex in question is a woman named Hannah Hurst, and from what we know, she and Aaron were super serious about each other. In fact, the weeks leading up to his romance with Teyana, he and Hannah seemed to still be going strong. They even went to a wedding as each other's dates. So let's be real for a millisecond. You don't just bring somebody to a wedding if it's casual. That kind of move says that we're together, whether you admit it or not. Now they look so comfortable together that some people even thought that it was just their wedding day and that they secretly had gotten married, but the rumor was quickly shut down. However, an insider confirmed that the romance, saying he's dating Hannah Hurst. They were together when he first came on the scene in 2021. When he started blowing up, she locked her account. I followed her. But wait, y'all, there's more. A few weeks before Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, and Teyana went public, Hannah posted this little throwback picture of them and captioned it, "My person." Now, the drama did not stop there, because I know how y'all remember how he had everybody shook when he soft launched his son. He posted a picture of himself holding his son's hand and captioned it, "Sunshine." Well, the gag is, according to multiple sources, Teyana didn't even know that Aaron had a child when they got together. Now, we don't know if she found out on Instagram like the rest of us regular folks or not, but sources claim at the time that she only found out after she and Aaron were together. So y'all want to guess who the baby mama is? Hannah, y'all. That's what they saying. And y'all want to guess who he supposedly went back to after dumping Teyana? Yes, also little Miss Hannah. And if that's not embarrassing enough, insiders have confirmed that Hannah is pregnant with baby number 2. And from these leaked photos, let's just say that Aaron is due to be a father of 2 any day from now. But y'all, from what the streets are saying, this new baby is the real reason that Aaron finally pulled the plug on his situationship with Teyana. He wants to make things work with Hannah and finally be a real family. But considering that he has booked some pretty sweet gigs since he got with Teyana, well, let's just say that his PR strategy worked the way it needed to. But unfortunately, it's not the same case with Teyana, because reports are saying that she was blindsided by the breakup. From the looks of things, she genuinely thought that she and Aaron had a good thing going and were in it for the long run. But to be dumped like that? And on top of it, now she has to deal with Iman clowning her from dusk till dawn, just being messy. See, from the moment that we found out that the breakup happened, we knew that Iman was going to be all over it. He was super salty about the relationship from the start, and he did not try to hide it. When Teyana first went public with Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, I know y'all remember how Iman immediately started making these divorce very difficult for her. Let Teyana tell her he started paying bloggers to run fake stories about how she cleaned him out of the divorce.
It's not true. Y'all forgot, after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits, creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Man, that lady took you, boy, you got da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business.
And y'all, that wasn't the end of it. Now, some articles supposedly from Iman's camp tried to make it sound like she went after his assets out of greed, like she was trying to take everything he made during his NBA days. But she shut that down immediately, saying everything she got from the settlement was rightfully hers.
But one thing you will have clear is that Teyana ain't take nothing from Iman. Oh, and that $1 million, y'all claiming that 7-figure, 8-figure, it was a one-time fee of $1 million in damages. When Iman crashed the $400,000 Rolls Royce and Iman did whatever other stuff he did, that was the things he had to pay me back. Iman left me with a whole lot of shit. That's another thing. Let's be clear with that too. When you're dividing marital assets, when you're dividing houses and stuff, if it's still bills a part of it, if it's still whatever taxes, who you think got to pay for that? Because, bitch, let's be clear. Bitch, you think auntie want to be stuck paying taxes and bills and da-da-da-da, no. But guess what? I've been doing it.
But she even asked the court to hold him in contempt and even jail him for leaking these details. But later, she admitted that she didn't really want him behind bars and was just mad. But still, she doubled down, insisting that he was intentionally leaking stuff to make her look bad.
The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm gonna give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. And maybe it's not him, maybe it's his lawyers. But y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and...
But then she claimed that her relationship with Aaron Pierre got under Iman's skin and was the real reason that he started acting out in the first place.
Do what I'm doing in peace. I'm begging y'all. I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye.
So yeah, Iman has been hating on her and her relationships, but from his post that he sent, Since Teyana got dumped, well, let's just say that he is enjoying it a little bit too much. Not too much on Teyana, Iman, cause hold up. There's some talk about how Teyana isn't really ready to let go of Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Not yet. The streets are saying that she's willing to fight for her man and her relationship. And given how Teyana has been on Aaron's Instagram, liking all his posts, well, let's just say that she ain't going nowhere. And Iman just might be eating his words soon. So yeah, Teyana got played, dumped, and now she's dealing with Iman dragging her, and Aaron is allegedly running back to his baby mama Hannah. And allegedly she's pregnant, and the receipts are out, and the public humiliation is real. But don't sleep on Teyana. She's not disappearing quietly. She's still showing up, still watching, and if she decides to strike back, the whole situation could blow up even bigger. But at the end of the day gon' end, and Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, got his Pierre win, and Iman is loving the chaos, and Teyana's left in shambles. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain: this messy love triangle story is far from over, and you know the internet is not ready to let it slide.